Hey you guys, it's Cariella and I'm back with another video. So this video is gonna be like a freestyle. I don't really know exactly what I'm gonna talk to, but I'm gonna just let what comes to my mind. And I heard that song by Megan Thee Stallion. Like I just kinda heard that little phrase where she be like, these niggas know I'm the biggest investment, and she's not wrong, but the reason I even bring that up is because it's right now is a time to invest in yourself and do those projects or those things you've been wanting to do, and just go for it, because most likely that might be tied into your life changing. When it comes to betting on yourself, it's never too much, like even when it came to, like, for instance, this little investment right here, me getting my nails done, right? For the past couple years, I have never been a nail girly. Like, I've never been the type of girl to like get my nails done consistently. Like, I'll keep my hair done, but when it came to nails, I was not like consistent with that. So now, when I went through my little period of time where I was like, I'm just gonna keep my nails done, I'm gonna keep my nails done, I'm gonna keep my hair done, it actually did make a difference in me, in my personality. Like, it made me feel better about myself. It gave me more of a confident boost. Even though I was already confident, it just gave me that extra oomph. Or when I invested into my skincare brand photo shoot, and that was an investment into myself, into my idea. And when people be like, oh, you're so creative, in my mind, I don't really see myself as creative, but that's because I've been me my whole life. So to me, this is normal. Like, but to other people, it's, oh, you're so creative, you're so different. Like, I never thought you would think outside the box. And it's also about putting the information out. Like, if you come with the ideas, and I watched this little segment the other day that was talking about, we're all in a similar energetic field, right? Like, where we're all, some people vibrate on this field, some people vibrate at this frequency, but we're all in a similar frequency. We're just at different levels. So the idea was sent to you, but it could have been sent to other creative people as well that's in your frequency. So that being said, you have to work on execution and getting it done in a timely manner. But it's just so important that little investments lead to bigger outcomes. Like, just that little investment in me doing my nails and just taking more care of my skin and my hair and stuff, it led me to be willing to invest into other projects that I see is a custom. And now, okay, I done invested into this enough. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my hair done, but I want to switch up my look. I want to start wearing my natural hair more and work on retaining length and just doing my natural hair, probably getting silk presses or pressing out my own hair. And I told myself that's the next step. Like, we're gonna go more of a natural route and be kind of more natural. So even with that, it's like, that's the investment too, because now you gotta invest in the products that works for your hair. But I'm willing to invest because I see the more I invest into like the next thing and what I think I should invest into, like what the thought that comes to my mind, it usually moves me in the right direction in life, period. And it's not always about finances. It's usually your mental has to elevate before your finances can anyway. So the more you may want, I want all the money, I want to be a millionaire, I want to be rich. I told myself, if you want to have financial freedom, because it's more so financial freedom, and doing what I do now, it gives me like a taste of being able to move how you want to move to get things done. But at the same time, it's like, I'm ready to be to the point where everything's paid and I don't have to worry about, I don't even feel like I worry about it, but I don't have to focus on how, like, the next thing I got to pay, or the next thing I got to pay, or now I got to get the money together for this bill or that bill. I want it to just be like, bills could be on auto draft and it just come out the account, right? And I told myself, you have to align with that timeline in your life. If you want to be at that point, it's not even about money, because being a life path 8, I naturally tie everything to money, like, because life path 8 is about finances. People with that life path are typically have low emotion and they're more focused on money, which already is like a oxymoron being a Cancer, just because people tend to see Cancers as the sign that are very love focused and very family orientated, when I like my little family the way it is. But I absolutely do not mind having somebody in my life, but at a distance. You know, like, I don't mind not having to see you every day. We don't have to talk every day. We don't have to get on the phone every day. It is not personal. It's just because I have my own life. You know, I have my own personality. I don't typically need constant stimulation from the outside world because I stimulate myself. And when it comes to connections and finances, sometimes it just seems like that doesn't go together, right? Because connections, you might turn down this network for this person, or you might, I can't do this because of that person, when in reality you're the investment. So even if it's going to upset somebody else, that doesn't mean you don't invest into it because of that other person. And a lot of times relationships sometimes can put a cap on your potential and your creativity. So it's very important to just do the projects and invest into yourself. This is my year that I told myself, okay, you invested into these things, now let's switch up, let's invest into something else. The money you spend on nails and shit, you can spend on going to the gym, because you keep saying you want to lose the weight. So just go to the gym. Just invest into going to the gym. Invest into the proper foods. Invest into the trades to eat healthy. Because once you make that investment, you get a return on your investment. Yeah, you say you're going to do 10,000 steps. Let's go over your week. Like this past week and a half. How many steps you been doing? You haven't been doing your 10K. You did it once or twice, and then you'll fall off for like a week and a half. Okay, that week and a half, we can't afford to fall off, because that's the week where shit get fucked up. Now you back at square one. So if you're going to make the investment, you also have to get your mind together. And I start my morning listening to positive affirmations and just really nurturing my mind before I actually start my day, because starting my day without doing those steps is very draining and it's very exhausting. So I told myself, let's start. Yeah, you want to start these things by your birthday, but let's go ahead and start getting in alignment with that energy. Let's get all the way in alignment. Let's focus on yourself and invest into yourself. And then I saw this other post about this one girl, I think her name is like Destiny Rose, and she was talking about how she doesn't do hair anymore, and she feel like that was the best decision for her. And don't get me wrong, I support that, you know, because even when I thought about certain choices I made in my life, it was based off of other people telling me the choices I should make. It wasn't an investment I actually wanted to make. It was investments that was told to me to make. And then when I made them and those investments fall through, now I'm looking like, oh my God, you told me to do this, and it didn't do anything for me. And now they're just like, well, that was your choice. And you're right, it was my choice. I could have made different choices. I could have made different decisions, and I gotta hold myself accountable, even if at the time I was young, because I still had to pay the money back from going to school. But that doesn't matter, because now you're old enough to make your own investments and make your own decisions. So now you just need to, even back then you was old enough then too, but you was having pressure from somebody who did not have your best interest at heart. It was never about making you a great woman. It was always about you not becoming a better woman than that particular person. But now you have surpassed all the stagnation. You have surpassed all the trials and tribulations. You have gotten past all your hurdles, and you're at the point where you're ready for the next thing. The only way you're going to be able to get to the next level is that you make the investments you know you need to make, and you do the things you know you need to do for yourself. That's the only way. That's the blockage at this point. The blockage is you. The blockage is you're not all the way committing to making that last change that's going to put you in that timeline where you're successful. And that's what I told myself, that coming into your birthday, yeah, I know you working, trying to make money so you can go on a trip and, you know, have money for your bills and stuff like that, and pay for back to school. And once I told myself, I'm not investing into making somebody help me with our kid. I'm not investing into somebody else's emotions. I'm not investing into somebody who never made me feel emotionally safe or regulated my nervous system. I'm only making safe investments, or investments that make sense. If it is a risk, it's a calculated risk. I already calculated what can go wrong, what can I lose, and what can I gain. So when it comes to everything, like, I'm willing to invest into my daughter having the clothes she wants for school, because I know that's it, that helps your mood. It improves how you feel about yourself. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. That's all I had time for today. I didn't really have a lot of time because I gotta get on the road. And I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I wish you guys the best in all you do and all you strive for. And this is our year. We're gonna shake the table. I just feel it coming. Like, by the time this year, next year, when I'm about to be 30, I feel like I'm gonna be a whole different person, and I'm gonna have a whole different life in lineup, and I'm just so excited. But I want to definitely get in alignment with that, because I realized I'm not in alignment with that. Like, I survived the wars and the battles, and now it's time to, screw. You know how after somebody go to war, when people in the military, when they come back, they get all nice and they got their suits on and stuff like that. It's time to celebrate, but before you can celebrate, you got to get yourself back right. You got to get that nervous system regulated, get that mental health together. Just believe that what you experience is not what you're going to continue to experience. Like, those people in that chapter of your life and all that toxicity and trauma, that is not going to carry on into this next cycle, because you have defeated that cycle. So I love you guys. I hope you guys are happy. I hope you guys are having good energy, and yeah, wherever you are, I hope it's a positive experience, and see you guys later. Bye.